Hey guys, guess what? The way you commented, here we are. Thank you. That's what we're gonna do. It's unanimous. Unanimous? Unanimous? Unanimous. Dito's here to help me too. By the way, guys, this is Dito. If you've never seen him before, Dito, he's my best friend. And today, we're going to work on a CT90, a continue, because everybody wants to see it run. And that's what we're going to do today. Hey, guys, welcome to Bucket's Garage. That's right. Thanks for coming. And all you new subscribers, thank you too. After doing lawnmower after lawnmower, guys, we finally got back on a lift. I had to sweep all the grass off. Get back to it. Oh, by the way, guys, see my tooth? I look like the guy from Dumb and Dumber. Hey, Lloyd, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I broke my tooth. Well, I'm doing a bolt on this thing. And it's using one of those universal joints, guys.
Oh.
You mean your teeth?
Oh boy, the ones that send they'll send a socket into
send
warp
that
speed in 2.6 seconds.
A 10 millimeter. I was just putting it down and I went to boop, and of course the swivel. Took that 10 millimeter and went, no. Ding. So yeah, guys, it's probably not gonna be till July till I get that tooth fixed. So you're gonna have to deal with me looking like Lloyd.
I mean, honestly, it's a lot better than when the socket went flying to hit your Honda generator sign.
I don't want to even hear that, dude.
I remember that like it was
I better break
yesterday.
this tooth 5 times before that happens.
You were so sick to your stomach.
Oh. Guys, if you don't know the story,
Oh man.
in my old house, we're in the garage, Dito and I'm working on something, and I think I was using a hammer. I was hitting on something on a bike. It broke off, and all of a sudden I heard,
Of all places in the garage, there's neon signs
everywhere. I had neon signs everywhere.
It has to hit the Honda generator sign.
Which is
He
behind that
was
sign.
sick to his stomach. Oh my gosh, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Was I mad? It's still there. It's behind this sign, the one Doc Neon made for me. But it's still hanging there. It's been repaired, thanks to my buddy here. Kind of a birthday present. He had it repaired for me. But it's back here safe, hidden. Of course, it's kind of hard to see underneath this. You can barely see it. So you guys are waiting and you're excited. We want to see this thing run, right? Okay. Take a look at that, guys. Pretty nasty looking, huh? Yeah. It probably looks worse than what it really is. Taking the ring out to get this piston off. Other than that cylinder being gooky, looks pretty clean inside the engine. Not that many miles on it. Wrong size socket there. Come on, Air Buckets, what's the matter with you? Right, so. Voila. Well, there it is, guys. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can clean this up. I don't think I'm going to be able to free those rings. But, yeah. Let's give it a shot. Well, guys, I tried a little bit. I'll have to let these soak forever and a day. I don't think it's going to come loose, but I do have a backup plan. I've got another piston with rings. Haha. All right, guys, I cleaned the cylinder in my cleaner. It's got some rust here and there. I'm gonna clean up and see if it's pitted, see if it's worth, see if it's saving. So let's clean that up. Yeah, guys, this is pitted pretty good. You know, cleaning some of that rust off. This cylinder would need honed out or bored out. So I'm gonna see if I have another one that's that doesn't, it's never been froze up. Unfortunately, this cylinder will need work, just like the head. Of course, you guys probably seen. Now we got this was beforehand where I cleaned up the cylinder. And you saw the piston. Well, we're going to use this piston. Now, what I did, guys, with this piston here, I didn't have a ring. So what I did, you might call me crazy. Buckets, why don't you just buy yourself some more rings? I didn't have time. So I had this 110cc piston. Well, not this one. It was a 100. Well, it was a piston. I took the ring off. And what I did is I ground this ring down. Like this. Let me take it off. See that? See that large gap?
Like your tooth?
Like my tooth. I'm surprised you did. Wish they drew my tooth. Camera girl's here with us too, guys. It's kind of hard to get in there, but what I did is I put the ring in like that. Of course, it's not completely even, but I ground it down till I got that slight gap in there. It was just very slight. If it was even, you'll see what I'm talking about. But right now, that's the gap they want to see. I just ground it down to have a ring. I mean, that's in case it wasn't, you can't get them. You know, like that Sears Allstate. You can't get the rings for them. So if I had something that was similar to it, I'd do the same thing what I'm going to do to this. So I'm going to use it as a top ring.
Honestly, 100cc piston on 90cc is barely enough to worry about.
Yeah. It's quite a difference.
I mean, seriously, what are we talking about? Like, maybe
Not that much.
50 thousandths?
Right. It's, yeah.
Maybe.
It's like it's like boring it out to 50 over. Really. So, not bad. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put the piston back on. Of course, you saw the cylinder. It's a little pitted at the top. It might smoke. And you remember which way that goes on, Dino?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I know you won't forget.
I feel like I'm being watched.
By thousands and thousands of subscribers. Of course you're being watched. Dita, what's going on, man?
Having some technical difficulties here.
You know what it's like, guys. You get in the shop with your best friend. You guys start goofing around.
And you work around the camera.
Is this too big to go into there?
Almost. Where's our favorite hammer?
You know, you're right. I don't know where my favorite hammer is. I totally forgot about that. That shows you how long it's been. So what we're doing, guys, is putting and when you do want to put it on, the in goes at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says out at the
Intake.
bottom.
There's an O at the bottom.
There's an O.
Doesn't say out.
But it's a larger spot. So you're going to have a larger...
Clearance for the valve.
Yep. Clearance for your valve. It's going to be large at the top, small at the bottom.
You want to grab that other side of the piston because
Yep.
I can't support it. And
Yep. You go right there, bud. I think you
Just
got
enough for the snap ring.
it.
Where's
And
the
here's
snap
the
ring?
ring. One of them.
The other one's on the other side.
You get your pair of needle nose. Excuse me for coughing, guys. All this pollen in the air. It's been a sunny day today.
You know, it's always when you're on camera.
It is. I'm gonna get some Earl up the cylinder a little bit. While you're Earling up, getting the cylinder on. Now, guys, when you want to put your cylinder back on, stagger your rings. So you want a gap on one side, another gap on the other, and then your oil ring probably at the bottom. Oil
About in thirds.
Yeah, like what he said.
Some pistons actually have pins in the piston. Some rings actually have. Some pistons have rings.
Would you like to start again?
There's a
Some
pin.
pistons have pins in them to locate the rings in the proper spot.
Like Yamaha and Kawasaki, they got the hold the ring in place.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. On the old stuff. The new stuff, not so much.
I don't know if that's true or not.
That cylinder is lubricated. Meanwhile, I'm going to clean up this. This is an NOS head that I've had. And I need to clean this up here. And the valves are good. No air coming through. That bucket, she's a hack. Look at him. What a hack. It's called Hillbilly 101. That one's going to be tough because that's the ring out on that side. All right, so you want to check that side?
Yeah, let me see that. Nope. Oh, there it goes. Push it. There you go. Should be good now. Got it.
Hey!
Whew. Not my fingers, Dito. Now, Alright. Also, guys, there's also a copper washer that goes on there for your gas. Don't forget that. Huh? What is that? All right, guys, so now what we're going to do next, you see the T mark? There's T and there's F. That's for your points. T's for your timing. You want to use this line right here. You don't want to have this right there when you do the timing. So, on that note, now just give you a roundabout way, guys. That round circle on your timing gear, that it goes toward the front. Now we'll do the timing here in a bit, but that's where your zero circle is on the opposite side of that. And we're going to put that, being this timing mark is going to be top dead center. That's what the T stands for. So, still off a tooth. I'm just eyeballing it, guys. Yep, right there should be good. That just gives me a roundabout way before I put the head on. All right, guys, I'm putting a little bit of oil in here. This is so dry. Kind of give it a nice shot of oil. That way it's not running dry before the oil gets up in there. All right, guys, now we're going to put this head on. Leaking everywhere on my new shirt. Oopsie. Thanks, Dito. And don't forget that we don't have to worry about putting the cam in until afterwards. So I'm going to set the cam in there. Keep it from going backwards. Remember, guys, how I marked that? Now's the time to come in handy. But first, we're going to put the bolts on.
Don't you have to take the rocker boxes out first?
No.
No?
This one's a little different. You're going to need washers first. I'm going to go back to the timing mark, T. And I'm sure I'm going to have to go around one more time. Back to the T mark. Right about there. And then I got to put this in up here. The circle, and there's also a line inside the head, guys. Right there's your line, right there. That's where that round circle goes, points right to that arrow. It's not really an arrow, it's just a line. Don't go hog wild, you don't want to break them off, guys. I've done it. So, now that I actually got the cam on like it's supposed to be, oh yeah.
Think it'll run.
Awesome. All right, guys. Next, let's put this this timing cover, all that stuff back in, and we got to clean the points. What do you think, Dito?
I think it'll run.
Yeah,
It's gonna smoke.
It's gonna smoke. I think it's gonna smoke.
It'll run.
It'll run, but it's gonna smoke.
Mosquito sprayer.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes whatsoever when you're riding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. Let's get this this back on.
Timing cover.
All right, guys, now make sure that you got your timing marks set right. Now, we're just going to go ahead and put this cover on. I already cleaned up the points because we did that in other videos. So we're just going to go ahead and put this all back together. So let me get this back together. You know, this cover goes on. And, of course, you know, your advanced timing goes on. Fan told me what it was because I had a brain fart. And then this. And then your cover. And so forth and so forth. So we're going to put all this back together and go from there. Of course, curious minds want to know, how's the carburetor look? How's the carburetor looking inside? Yeah. Let's take a look. Well, let's break this seal. Probably going to be pretty bad. I already see white flaking off that. All right, let's do a little zoom, right? Get it right. Huh? How about that for a zoom, guys? All right, let's see. Yep. Look at there. We have the white powder. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, it's going to need rebuild. So what I think I'm going to do, instead of messing with this, I'm going to take this off. But I have those brand new carburetors. We're just going to put a brand new carburetor on this thing and mess with this some other time because that's going to need an extensive rebuild there. Okay, this is a 19 millimeter carburetor. It's not the ones I ordered are for 78. They're newer. So this span across here is too small. See, this will fit on there perfectly. So I'm going to have to order some more carburetors, man. I'm out. I got them for the newer ones, but no more for the 1270s. And for the same carburetor, 19 millimeter for the Honda 90s and for the 1270s. So this will work. All right, guys, so now I'm getting this together. I got the cover on. Points are set. I hope. Hopefully it worked. But I did get spark. I rebuilt the other carburetor. I had to go through all that because I was going to put this one on, but this here's in the way. So when I put it on there, it's hitting the frame, and I couldn't get this on. So, yeah, that's a no. Nope, that didn't work. So I ended up re-cleaning this carburetor out anyway, putting that one on. So it's original. All right, the exhaust is on the other side. I'm going to button up a couple other things, and I'm almost, I think we're going to get to a point, let's see if this thing fires. I mean, no sense of you actually putting it together if it ain't going to run, right, guys? So let's do that. All right, guys, Dietel and I, we got the bike pretty much together. And we got the air cleaner on, carburetor, points are all set. I put fuel to it. We just turned it on. It is not leaking. We did have a little issue with that. I had to go back and change the seals. I had to change this seal, the seal on the other side, the filter side. That was leaking real bad. So we changed that.
The throttle cable.
Yes, we changed the throttle cable. This is just off for now until it's readjusted properly. What else did we do, Dietel? Oil's been changed. We had to take the head back off, guys, because we forgot the gasket here. So it was dripping out pretty bad.
Cam chain gasket.
Cam chain gasket, yes, sir. Okay, the acorn nut is in the right spot. Oh, let's see. Here's coming the other shot. Oh, the other shot, what I did is I'm out of 9-volt batteries, guys, so I used my specially made DeWalt battery. I took an old DeWalt battery apart, and I took it apart and used 2 cells, which makes it 8 volts, because it does charge at 8 volts, but the battery's at 6, so it works. And new spark plug. So, all right, Dietel, we can give this thing a kickstart, and we're going to see if this thing runs. So let's set up the tripod.
Go.
Yeah, let's see if she's right. She got good compression. All right. Turn the fuel on. This fuel. Lights. Lights. Camera.
Lights.
Yes. That light, yeah, look at that. That light works back there. Look at there. Choke. All right, Dino, let's give it a shot. Woo! Holy bucket! Dude! Holy buckets!
Hey, what can I say? It's a Honda.
Guys, no, this is the first time it started.
I'm sure none of you believe us.
Woo! Yeah! No smoke!
Unbelievable.
Dude, that's awesome!
What did you say?
Dude, that is awesome! Part out. Gotta make sure I cut this part
Any
out.
word? Bucket's word?
Yeah, the bucket's word. Holy buckets!
There's your dinner.
Okay, there's your dinner from my friend Terrell. All right, so I didn't use the gas tank because the gas tank is we use this because I don't want to put fuel in it. This thing's gonna sit for a while. So, oh yeah,
Camera girl!
you're home.
Hi!
Hey.
How much trouble are you guys getting into?
No, we're not getting in trouble. We just this thing started. Watch this. Watch. This we just started it.
Okay.
No other. Just second time. Go ahead, Dito. Oh!
Ah!
Lies. All lies. Is it
Yeah.
because I...
Purrs like a kitten.
Very nice. Good job.
Yeah, we'll have to give it a ride now.
I
That's
mean,
their common thing.
for the piece of junk that it was.
Yeah, remember guys how badly that cylinder was? How that's the cylinder. It's got pits and everything in it, but it's working without. It's got good compression and everything. So
Good job.
Good stuff.
yes.
Good job.
Granted, it's not the original head. That's the head I had on the shelf up there forever. But carburetor's been rebuilt. Now, Dino and I said we got to change this front tire because that rim's looks like it hit a chuck hole. It's got a pretty bad dent in it. We're gonna change this wheel and a couple of little things, and let's give this thing a ride. Guys, it's cold out here. I'm wearing a winter jacket. Tomorrow's June 1st. Holy buckets. Well, when you watch this, it's June 1st, but it's like 48 degrees. Hi.
We were thinking about tuning up our snow blowers for June 1st just in case it
Yeah, we
snows.
could have did a video on that. Let's see.
There we go.
Woo.
All right.
Yeah.
Wheelie!
I don't think this will do it either.
No, probably not.
Look
Look at that. Look at that smile. Like a kid.
Dino, man, you gotta take this thing for a ride.
Definitely.
All right, Dino, your turn.
All right. Come on, move it.
Okay, Dino's up and his turn to ride. Make sure it starts again. There he goes, Dino. Dino won't get off now. He's having fun. Look at the look on his face. Look at that.
Can't believe this thing was complete junk. Locked up.
All right, guys. Well, this thing's back on the road again. It's alive. It's alive. Run pretty good. Yeah, run pretty good. So, one thing brought back to life. Looks pretty good now.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at.
Check out the before and afters.
Yeah, dude, look at that. Oh, yeah.
This
Pretty
thing-
good.
This thing was about as bad as your Camaro is.
Yeah, well, okay, now. Leave my Camaro out of it, dude.
I know, it's your rat rod.
Oh, yeah. It is my rat rod.
It's definitely ratty.
Car I had in school, man. I still got it. So anyway, guys, hey, thanks for coming back, and thanks for everybody that suggested, hey, finish the bike, get it running. There you go. You got it running. You new subscribers, thank you for coming to Bucket's Garage. And don't forget to like. Yeah, look at that. Can't Reeves. Look at this.
Forgot my name right? Been friends for 27 years. So forgot my name. Oh, that's great. Let's see how it is.
And subscribe. Look at that. Subscribe. And well, guys, we'll see you next Sunday. You enjoyed the rest of your weekend. And thanks for watching Bucket's Garage.